Hey, it's Shell Casing Kid, and it's 2020, so Happy New Year, everyone. This week's video is a combination of two hunts, one that I did 2 weeks ago at a park and found some stuff, but not enough to put together a video. Then I got back to my permission this Friday that just passed, and I found some more stuff and was able to stitch together this video. Those of you who are watching this that haven't subscribed, please hit the button right there. It's like a little crodal bell, and that'll subscribe you, and you can keep up on the videos in the future. This is my first hole today. Unbelievable. Right there. That is a little silver ring. It's tiny, but man, that is a great find. That is really cool. Awesome way to start the day. Here's a spoon. It's right in the middle of the trail. I think it's an iron spoon. Right. On to something. Okay, I got something here that's round, and oh, it's probably a dog tag. Can't read anything on it. Yeah, it's got a number on it. That's the number 10. I got a number 10 tag. That's pretty neat. It's probably some kind of livestock tag or something like that. Or it might be a dog tag, I don't know. Here's a cool find. Little buckle. This is a horse farm, so this is definitely off a piece of horse tag. It's like a medium-sized buckle. All brass. Alright, cool. I just dug this hole, and I came up with this, and it is a dog tax tag from 1927. That is a pretty neat find. It's a really unusual shape, too. Chester County dog tax tag. Pretty neat. Here's a little ornament that I got out of this hole. It looks like it has flowers. Might go this direction. It's not cut. Finding a lot of kind of, I wouldn't say trash, but I imagine this is probably a burn pile, so yes, I guess it is trash. Well, keep looking. So this was coming up as an 88, and then as I got the hole opened up, it was a 90. This was really deep, and it is a, I think that's brass or copper chain, but it's kind of delicate on the ends. And then it gets to be really kind of beefy in the middle and then delicate on the other end. So I don't know, maybe this was, I don't know. See, check this out. It's got a hook on that end. Maybe this was a bracelet? I bet you that's what it was. I bet you it was a bracelet, because it's about wrist size. I'll have to clean that up when I get home. That's a cool find. Like I said, it was pinning my depth gauge on my AT Pro. But neat find. I think that's an old bracelet. Hook definitely looks old. Cool find. So here's a really old button. Little flat button. Still has the shank on it. Doesn't look like it has a design. That's an old fella. The bracelet, the old bracelet was right in this plug, right here. And then right here is this little flat button. All right, I'm on an old section right here, so got to keep hitting this really, really slowly. I have either a really thin coin or a button here. I think it's a button. Yep, that's where the shank would have been, right there. So that's the back side of it. Man, this is a big button. It's the size of a quarter easily. Can't see any design on it. I'll have to take a look when I get home, but actually I can see a design. Looks like Britannia almost. Oh no, I'm gonna have to look at this a little more closely. I'm pretty sure that's Britannia. So I think what I have is a coin that's been made into a button. Because that's definitely a shank right there. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's a coin. I think it's an English coin. Take a look better. I was wrong. It's definitely Britannia right there. You can see her. And then turn it over this way. I think I see a bust facing right. Oh, I really don't know. I don't know English coins that well, so. But it is thin. It's a thin coin, but this is an old one. It's definitely Britannia, I think, right? Real thin neck. I don't know. I'll have to do some research on this one, but it's definitely a cool coin. Looks like somebody got locked out. Right there. It's really corroded. Right. Add another key to the collection. Got another buckle. Right there, that came out of that hole. This was ending up ringing up as a 66. It's very small. It's probably like for a bridle or something. Horse farm, you got to expect to find buckles. Here's the roundup for this video. It's two separate hunts. The bottom two rows are from a park that I was searching about 2 weeks ago. And then the top rows are that permission that I've been going to recently. So the park file, handle from a, like a faucet or a valve. Iron spoon bowl. I think this is a pendulum from a clock. This is a part from a music box. I think it's the part that plays the music because there's the back side of it, which is pretty cool. And then up here, right above my thumb, it says Switzerland. This is really neat. This is an animal tag, probably for a smaller animal like a sheep or a lamb or maybe a kid goat or something. I was really happy with that find. And then the silver ring. It is marked 925 on the bottom here. Let me see if I can find it. It's marked 925 right at the top up there, at the top of the ring. Nice ring, and it fits Mrs. Shellcase and kids, so she's going to hold on to it. At the permission, it was a buckle kind of day. 5 buckles. Last week it was button, or 2 weeks ago it was buttons. This week it's buckles. Here's another piece of horse tack, little ring. Another umbrella, the part where the ribs run, slide up and down. Umbrella slide, that's what it is. Little washer, key. Someone got locked out. This is neat. This was a pin, because you can see where the pin was right here. And it was probably gold gilt at one time, but cleaned up pretty nicely. Art Deco. Flat button. There's the back. You can start to get a back mark on it, but only about half of it. That's an old button. This is neat. This is a license of some sort, 1927, Chester County, PA. Probably a dog license, or it might even be a hunting license. But don't know. Really unusual shape, kind of cool. There's the bracelet. Probably gold gilt at one time. Check out the attachment at the 2 ends. Like 2 hooks. I think that's an old one. 2 wheat cents. The one that's kind of orange, I can't get a date off of. The other one is a 1915. And then the find from that permission for this time was a King George III halfpenny. I can't get a date off of it. You can see King George facing right there. And then you can see Britannia and part of the shield down here. Can't get a date off of it, but it was only minted for 4 years, and that's 1776, 1778, 1787, and 1788. So it's one of those years. Colonial copper. Those are the finds. Check out my video next week, and until next week, always be looking down.